Tampa's housing market is shifting again. Prices are down slightly year over year, inventory is higher than last fall, and nearly 40% of sellers are cutting prices. At the same time, mortgage rates are easing, giving buyers some long-awaited relief. So is Tampa becoming a buyer's market this fall? Let's dive into the numbers. Hi, I'm Shanika, and this is my husband, Saul. We're the Hernandez team, and you're watching Viva Tampa.
Now, whether you're buying your first home, selling to move up, or relocating to Tampa, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Y para todos mis latinos, también se habla español.
So today, we're breaking down Tampa's September 2025 housing update. We'll cover prices, inventory, days on market, closed sales, and some headline news shaping Florida real estate. All right, so to understand the market, we always focus on 4 key indicators: median price, inventory, days on market, and closed sales.
Now, the median price shows us where the home values are trending. Are they rising, holding steady, or softening?
And inventory tells us how many homes are available for buyers to choose from, which helps us gauge whether the market favors buyers or sellers.
Now, days on the market, or better known to us as DOM, shows how quickly homes are selling. Shorter DOMs mean strong demand, while longer DOMs points to a slower market.
And finally, closed sales reflect actual buyer activity. This shows us not just what's on the market, but how many deals are truly getting done.
Now, with those indicators in mind, let's start by looking at inventory.
So as of this month, September 2025, Tampa has 2,044 active listings.
Now, that's up from 1,882 homes in September of last year around the same time, which means inventory has grown about 9% year over year.
But here's the twist. New listings are down sharply. We only saw 343 new homes hit the market this month, compared to 655 new listings last year.
That just means that while overall supply is higher, fewer fresh homes are entering the market. Now, some sellers may be holding off, right? Waiting to see if rates dip or the market shifts.
And for buyers, this means you still have more options than last year, but the stream of new choices has slowed down. So median home prices, as of this month, September 2025, Tampa's median home price is $445,000. That's down from $450,000 in September last year, which is about a 1% year over year decline.
Now, it may not sound like much, right? But this is the first year over year decline we've had in several years. For a long time, Tampa's market was defined by rising prices.
So back in June of 2025, just 3 months ago, the median peaked at $475,000. And since then, we've seen a $30,000 drop in just 3 months.
The takeaway is that buyers have more leverage and sellers need to be realistic. Overpricing is no longer a winning strategy.
Homes in Tampa are now taking 33 days to sell, compared to 25 days in September of 2024.
That's an 8-day increase year over year, showing homes are sitting on the market longer.
But 33 days is still a pretty healthy time frame compared to the national average, which is 47 days. Homes aren't flying off the shelf in a weekend anymore, but they're not losing momentum either.
Now, for buyers, that means that you have more time to make decisions. And for sellers, it's proof that presentation and pricing matter more than ever.
Now, let's talk about closed sales, because this is where we really see buyer demand in action.
Yep. So in August of this year, right, 2025, Tampa recorded 532 closed sales. Now that's down from 642 in June, but still stronger than the 405 closed sales in September of last year, 2024.
So that tells us 2 things. First, buyer activity has cooled from the summer peak, which is normal for this time of year. And second, year over year sales are still trending upward.
In short, demand hasn't really disappeared. It's just balancing out alongside higher inventory and softer prices.
Tampa's sell to list ratio is now 98.6%, which means homes are selling much closer to asking price than some might expect.
For example, if you list your home for, let's say, at $500,000, you're likely to close around $493,000.
That's a sign that even though prices have softened a bit, well-priced homes are still selling strong, and buyers aren't getting extreme discounts.
For sellers, this reinforces the importance of pricing your home correctly. Very important. Now, for buyers, it shows that there's room to negotiate, but not to lowball.
Now, let's talk about market challenges that are affecting Tampa real estate. About 37% of Tampa homes listed this summer had price reductions before selling.
And failed sales, which are homes that never sold at all, are up more than 60% compared to last year.
Sellers can't just list high and hope anymore. Without the right pricing and strategy, homes risk sitting or even expiring. Mortgage rates are easing. The 30-year fix is averaging 6.37%, down from earlier this year.
And the Fed is expected to cut rates soon, with markets putting the odds at more than 85%. Now that could drive mortgage rates even lower this fall.
Nationally, Redfin reports that falling rates have already reduced the average U.S. monthly payment by $200 since May.
That's a real relief for Tampa buyers who have been squeezed by rising costs.
Now let's talk about some headline news and local trends. A few stories are shaping Tampa's market beyond the stats.
Canadian demand for U.S. real estate is down nearly 20%, and Tampa searches specifically have dropped 23%. Higher insurance premiums and HOA fees are scaring some buyers away.
The good news is that builders are offering stronger incentives than we've seen in years. They're offering closing cost credits, rate buy downs, and even free upgrades. Like even one builder offered like $100K in design credits.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not really heard of, but $100,000 is a lot when you think about it when it comes to those upgrades on your new home. So. And nationwide, nearly half of all homes are now selling below asking price. Now that's a major reversal from the overheated market just 2 years ago.
So, is now the time to buy? Absolutely. Inventory is up, sellers are negotiating, and mortgage rates are easing.
But is now the time to sell? Well, it depends, right? Homes that are priced correctly and updated are still moving, but strategy is critical.
And that's where we come in. We don't just list homes, we market them. Professional video, targeted social media, and even featuring your property right here on YouTube.
Now, if you're planning to relocate to Tampa, reach out to us. We help families just like you every week, and we'd love to guide you through the process as well.
Schedule your free consultation call today. The link is in the description.
That's right. Call, text, or email us. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more Tampa market updates and real estate insights.
Take care and stay blessed.
Now, whether you're buying, let me clear my throat.